Hello and welcome back to 20SomethingsTV Hot Topics. I'm your host, Michael, joined today by my co-hosts, Eric, Max, and Riley. Our first topic today is a recent leak of highly classified documents on a Discord server. I didn't know what that was until about 2 hours ago. The National Guard member in his early 20s, a 21-year-old, leaked some documents on Discord.
Minecraft Discord.
Let's watch a clip.
This morning, a bombshell report is revealing details about the leak of what appears to be highly classified U.S. military documents. According to the Washington Post, the alleged leaker is in his 20s and worked on a military base. The Post reports he shared several documents a week beginning late last year with a group of about 24 people on Discord, an online chat room popular with gamers.
So we got a 21-year-old. First of all, who has access to this stuff.
Yep.
Second of all, probably wants to show off that he has access to this stuff. Sending it on his little Discord thing. What do we think?
I hate gamers. As a gamer, as a certified gamer myself, I'm not a fan of other gamers.
Did you play Minecraft?
You're the alpha gamer?
I've played a lot of Minecraft in my day. Played a lot of Minecraft, played a lot of Terraria. So I think I can speak to this subject when I say that gamers shouldn't work for the government.
No.
In any capacity.
Especially the military.
Especially the military, the gamers shouldn't have access to any of those files because they are crafty little sons of I tell you that. Those little tiny gamerinos. Boop, 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 boop. But I think it's pretty based, honestly, that he did that because, I mean, like, that's pretty cool. And I would probably be doing that if I was in that situation.
So do you think that age should have something to do with the level of security clearance you get from, like, the National Guard? Like, is the fact that he's 21 years old, can we contribute, like, immaturity in this at all? Like, should he have had that clearance in the first place?
I mean, if not age, at least experience. Like, he's 21. That means tops he has, what, 3 years of experience in the military at all? What is a 3-year military? What branch was he in? Army?
I think it was the Air Force.
Air Force.
Air National Guard.
3 years. Why does he have access to these documents so willy-nilly that he can just be like, I'm going to put this in Discord. Send.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And do you think the way he got arrested, because we have to remember, this is FBI we're talking. This poor kid, well, not poor kid, he screwed up, he's an idiot. He's sitting there minding his business at his mother's house, reading a book, and all of a sudden we got armored vehicles, the freaking FBI, guns a-blazing, running in to arrest him. Was that a little overkill, or do we not know what he has?
See, the thing is, he's been doing this for months. Like, it took the FBI this long to find him. So the fact that they're going in there guns a-blazing when they're like, yeah, we didn't just take like 7 months to find this kid, you know?
Gamers are crafty like that, man. Gamers, they know a way around these kind of situations, right?
Well, the FBI is crafty too because they jumped out of trees to arrest him.
They jumped out of trees?
That's what I've been told.
Well, initially when he first when he posted the stuff on the Discord server, no one cared. No, everyone was just like, what is this dude posting? Like, I want Minecraft content only. But then like people were like, oh, holy crap, like this is like actual like secret documents. And like the dude literally worked as an IT guy essentially for, I believe it was in Massachusetts. Whatever base he was working on is literally just an IT guy. I really think you should have like, you know, a certain rank. I don't know what rank he could have been at 21 years old. I feel like you should have, you know, a certain, you know, I don't know.
His rank was gamer.
Alpha gamer.
This kid's probably ranked like on Minecraft, and he's like, you know what? I have this rank on Minecraft, so give me those dots.
For all the CS:GO fans, he's ranked platinum.
Oh my
all right,
God.
you know what? This is
If
enough.
you can beat the Ender Dragon, you can have the secret documents.
So obviously the internet really screwed someone here, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good things about the internet too. Ready for the seamless transition? Let's talk about streaming services. Who has HBO Max? Right, I do too. I love my Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's like one of the only things that makes me laugh on TV.
Barry! Sorry.
Yeah, love him. Anyway, so Warner Brothers is thinking about HBO Max, and they're going to make one streaming service instead. I think we have a clip on this too, so take a look.
Need to look at this as a new beginning, a new destiny.
Take a look.
Who are you under there?
There are times to be someone.
All right, so it's going to be called Max.
Hey, I know that person.
Do you? Tell me how you know him.
Sounds a little familiar. Max is probably the worst idea I've ever heard of in my life. We had one really great streaming service, right? We had HBO Max. And like, yeah, the Max originals were not very good, but it was like the HBO content and the Turner Classic Movie content and all that good little stuff. Very curated, very good for cinephiles. Any cinephiles out there in the audience? You like your movies? HBO Max was the best place, I think, to watch movies.
Absolutely.
And now that they are merging it with Discovery Plus, which might be the worst thing I've ever seen on this planet.
What can you watch on Discovery Plus?
Deadliest Catch.
Deadliest Catch, and it sounds like a bunch of shit. And then the fact that they're putting the shit with the things that I like means that it's all just going to be one Max.
So the price is probably going to go up, right? Because you're getting
Oh,
more,
God.
right?
Well, because like, have they even said if it's like, does it just carry over, or do I have to like cancel my HBO Max subscription and then subscribe to Max?
They have been saying that the subscription will stay the same, so I think it's still going to be that measly $15 a month if you pay for no ads, or I think it's like 10 if you want
there's
ads
like
with
there's
it.
an ads version, a no ads version, and then a premium no ads version.
What does that entail?
What the hell
Higher
is the
streaming
difference?
content.
Probably higher quality.
Do you have 4K?
4K.
If you want 4K, you gotta buy the $20,000 HBO Max exclusive package deal with
And
the
how many
sign-up
of those
purchase.
people who are paying for that $20,000 package have an internet bandwidth that can't even sustain the 4K? People throw money out the window.
Or they're just
Check your
watching it on their
internet package.
phone. Like you're
Yeah,
not gonna
half the
get
time
4K
people,
on your
half
phone.
the time people watch HBO Max on the plane to go to Baltimore or something. It's like there's no need to have like a 4K streaming version
No.
of it.
It's
But
also
like,
the design. This is like our 5th blue streaming service now.
God.
Like the purple stood out so well, but now we got Prime that's blue, Disney's blue, now Max is blue.
what's gonna be blue next? Netflix?
Netflix blue.
So are you going to pay for it? Are we going to use it? Of course you are.
Yes.
Because
Well, I
because
have
you want
to.
the HBO crap that's there. So you're going to pay whatever it costs.
Let
They're
me
gonna
let me
succeed
remind
in what they
everybody
want.
in the audience that HBO already has had like 4 different forays into the app variety. There was HBO Go, which was if you had a cable version of HBO, you could stream all of your content. They had HBO Now, which was not connected to the cable version, but was a separate streaming subscription service where you could watch all of your HBO content. These were 2 different apps. They were not within the same app. They were 2 different apps. And then all of a sudden, you know, they have HBO Max, which was like, all right, fine, like no more. You can still pay for cable if you want, but you're not going to have access to the streaming or whatever. And then now we're like, I don't know. Everything's broken. Everything's busted. I hate everything. The world fucking sucks.
All right, so on that note, I have a question regarding streaming and sports. So live TV channels, network, cable, whatever, sports events. So sports often now could maybe only be aired on, like, this Red Sox game is going to be on Apple TV, and this Bruins game is going to be on, you know, ESPN or whatever. All these different services, should we be paying for all of them to begin with? Do you think this is actually going to be saving us money in the long run or costing us money?
That's actually something my family has been talking about lately. We're trying to axe cable altogether, but like the issue is that like my dad and my brother, they watch a lot of sports,
Right.
and they're like, I don't want to be going to Peacock for soccer and then somewhere else for football and then somewhere else for baseball. And
I feel like the
get
sports
lost.
package is what was holding a lot of people onto cable.
It is.
Like that's exactly what happened in my house. Like we watch our hockey, our baseball, our basketball, and the only reason to pay for a cable bill was so we could get all those stations and not have to worry about paying like a la carte for a bunch of different ones.
Facts.
Right? So with that being said, let's talk about sports for a quick second before we wrap up. What do we got? NHL playoffs started 12 minutes ago, right?
Yep.
We have the MLB, which started end of March. I think everyone had played a game. And the NBA playoffs are coming up too, if they hadn't already. I'm losing track. What sports do we watch?
They started on Saturday.
Yeah, it was last Saturday. Thank you.
I was gonna say, Bruins, #1 in the league. They just broke the record, like most points ever in a season in NHL history.
How does that even happen? Like,
It's just amazing.
How does a team just like how does a team that's already really good just be like, all right, watch this, guys, and then they like take the biggest dookie you've ever seen on the ice rink, and then it breaks all of the records in the world.
Because it's
That's
Boston
crazy.
sports.
Boston sports.
Boston
the place to
sports.
be is Boston sports.
Boston
on.
sports.
I think Boston. You know what? This might be a bit biased. Boston is the best city to be in sports. You got
I
your
agree.
Yes,
hockey.
it is.
It
No,
totally
it's
is.
true.
You got your hockey.
not a hot take.
You got your baseball. But then you got your basketball, you got your Celtics. Ooh, yes.
Yeah, but as much as baseball's, we got Fenway. Come on.
I know, it's
You can
like-
go to so many different stadiums and
That's true.
parks,
We have an
arenas,
iconic
whatever.
franchise.
Fenway is an icon.
Yeah, it's not like we're the
old.
Oakland A's or something. That no one can give a
Oakland
Old.
Yeah.
It's falling apart.
Yeah.
You got the guys walking up and down the
Yeah.
aisles. What are they saying?
popcorn.
Popcorn.
I don't know.
I'll get you free hot
Hot
dogs.
dogs.
You want extra mustard on that, baby?
It's the experience. It's totally the experience about going to Fenway, and that's something that Boston has.
The pole in your
That's
way
facts.
when you're trying to watch the game.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Monster.
This is the
Yes.
best way to watch
Yeah.
any sports game.
This is the cheapest way to watch any sports game.
That's true. I got big news here.
I'm looking forward to the weather getting nicer. I always do enjoy a good Fenway game.
Ooh,
the Bruins.
yes.
I love the TD Garden.
The guy.
Ooh, the
Garden.
Garden.
Can't beat it.
It's always fun too.
Big fan of those Boston Celtics. I mean, it's like, come on, they're just so cool, and they just like.
It's the atmosphere.
They're basketball playing leprechauns. Like, how sick is that?
It's pretty baller.
I like that.
Figuratively and literally.
And it's a really cool little place. You know, you just go to the TD Garden. It's right on. It's on the green and the orange line, if I'm not mistaken, and
Yeah.
also the red line, maybe, or
And
is
now
that wrong?
Rhode Island's got that whatchamacallit that they just opened up that they've been advertising on Facebook like there's no tomorrow. Then you can take the train into Boston from
Stoughton? No.
No. Rhode Island.
Warwick?
Help me, someone tell me.
Warwick?
Is it Pawtucket? I think it's
Whitford?
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket Central Falls, they have a line now that goes straight into the city, which they were advertising a lot today for the Boston Marathon. People that wanted to go and watch
that's
it,
smart.
they were like, hey, take the train, you know, let's be eco-friendly, save the environment, and also who wants to park in Boston, right?
I love the commuter line.
Commuter line's a good thing, and if you can save some gas and save some time and
We
carpool,
need more trains.
what he
Choo-choo.
said, what he said. And on that note, thank you so much for watching this episode of 20-somethings. I appreciate you all having this discussion with me.
Yeah.
Always a good time, and we'll make sure we'll see you back here next time, same time, right here on 20-somethings TV.
I love you.